MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM is excited to bring you 2018 Colorado High School basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses: Craig Family Dental, Severson Supply and Rental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, there's only one, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises 24/7, Miller Family Appliance Sales and Service, 3 Feet Enterprises Sand, Gravel and Rock Products, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Justin Cowcheck Agency, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, I'm loving it, D&P, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, GDC Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc. Design and Screen Printing, Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, machines that move mountains, your Kubota dealer, F & Associates Professional Land Surveyors, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, home of the Spartans, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray.
I'd like to thank our officials, our trainers, and our scorers table. Let's have a round of applause for those guys. They make it possible for us to be here. And first today, we will have the Grand Valley Reserves. Grand Valley is coached by former Moffat County alum, Scotty Parker. And for Grand Valley, number 3, Justin Smith. Number 4, Wade Weiss. Number 20, Jaden Wood. Number 23, Jason Schubert. Number 25, Angel Garcia. Number 31, Latif Maguna. And number 32, Brandon Milias. And now for your Moffat County Bulldogs. They're coached by Eric Hamilton. Number 4, Connor Etzler. Number 5, Jared Chacon. Number 11, Connor Murphy. Number 12, Chase Marshall. Number 13, Corin Reed. Number 23, Tristan Walls. And number 44, Victor Silva. And now, your starters for today's contest. Number 2, Jeffrey Holbrook. For your Bulldogs, number 0, Kale Scranton. Number 10, Brendan Haggerty. For your Bulldogs, number 3, Kason Brunice. For the Cardinals, number 11, Cade Hurst. For your Bulldogs, number 10, Colby Beaver. Number 12, Indra Griggs. For your Bulldogs, number 24, Brent Cook. Number 22, Garrett McGee. And a man in the middle, number 30, Landon Nahara! And now, let me hear you folks. Let's get ready to rumble! Thank you, buddy. Hey, and we'd like to welcome you back to MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM, as we were happy to bring you Saturday action here, where our Moffat County Bulldogs are going up against the Grand Valley Cardinals. And this team in a bit of transition. Grand Valley has had some fantastic players, and not to say that they don't still, but they graduated some all-state players over the last couple of years. And former Moffat County person, Scotty Parker, is the head coach. A couple of his sons played for this team over the years. And needless to say, they were fantastic players, but now they have moved on to the next level. And let's see how they do. Our Bulldogs coming off of a fantastic victory last night against Grand Junction Central, where they won in overtime. See if they can carry that momentum. And there is the early shot by number 11 for Grand Valley, Cade Hurst, as they draw first blood. So Bernice now, oh, he's trying to dribble fancy, and he gets lucky there. The steal went out of bounds. Now be a little bit more aware. We talked about this with the girls. We weren't sure if they would come out, and it would take a little while to get going on a Saturday, and they were able to very quickly establish that they were aware it was a different day and a different opponent. Let's see if the boys can use that energy from last night and just continue. As Cook tries to throw up the three, and he has it blocked. And thus we're down 2-0 very early in this game. There's the drive to the hoop by number 11, and he puts it in for two more. And Cade Hurst at 6'3" is showing that right now he is the scorer for the Cardinals. And another steal, same player, and just like that, oh, he does not put it in, but the rebound by Grand Valley just jerks it away. 11 throws up a three-pointer, no good. Good rebound now for Nahara, and the Bulldogs now need to take a deep breath and start today. There was so much emotion, and another steal on just an errant pass. And there's even more points, 2 points. 6-0 is the lead very early in this game. We'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Okay, so I don't want to say your worst fear, but we were nervous that after that huge game last night, beating a bigger school, a game that we were favored to lose by a lot, that we might have trouble starting out here today. And it has come to fruition, as they say, as we've come out and looked kind of sloppy, and we're just not quite there yet. So hopefully this possession will wake us up, as Bernice is going to get it in, try to get to Cook. He goes over here to Scranton, has a wide open three. Oh, and just off the side iron, but a nice rebound by Beaver Fever right there, and he gets the first 2 points of the game for us. Great job now down there. Oh, and the Cardinals are fouled. They almost put it in, but make them earn it at the line. So Colby Beaver with the first 2 points of the game for the Bulldogs on a nice rebound and a putback. And now you've got big number 12 for the Cardinals, and he puts it in perfectly for his first points of the night. And he misses his second one, and they get their own rebound. They launch from long distance, and number 22 buries it. And that's Garrett McGee. And right now, the Bulldogs need to slow this down and just try to eke away at this lead. Need to get Cook involved. Bernice throws it over to Scranton. He's our defensive madman. He throws it in a nice pass to Bernice, who gets rejected. It's going to be Bulldog ball with the score 10-2. And the Bulldogs really need to get it going right now. Nice job, Beaver underneath, and he puts it in, and one. So all of the scoring right now is coming from the Beaver, as he has a chance to put up his 5th point. And he represents every one of our points so far in this game. See if he can cut into half of this lead right here. And there's the and one, and he buries it. So all of our points right now coming from Beaver, and we are 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Let's hope that continues. There is the long bomb for Grand Valley, and they are just on fire right now as they are making everything they throw up. And they're gonna call the travel here on Nahara. Boy, and that is a tough call right there, as this lead has ballooned to 8, 13-5. Cross court, cherry picking, throws it out there for the wide open baseline three, and he misses that. Thank goodness. Nahara with the rebound, and he goes back to Cook. We've got to get Cook involved. Bernice now brings it up, throws it inside Nahara. Cook throws up the three, and he's fouled. He's going to be shooting 3 free throws. Almost made the legendary 4-point play. If he had put it in, he'd have been shooting 1 for that 4th point. So there we go. Let's see if Cook can put in all 3 of his free throws. He's about an 85% free throw shooter on the season. Oh, and the kiss of death from Mr. Hadley as he misses the first one. See if he can get these next 2. There we go, and he makes that one. Think about it, when you stand up there for 3 straight free throws, it's a tough endeavor. And he misses the second one, so another miss. And Cook just doesn't usually do that, and they go right down the floor, and number 12 puts it right in over the top of us. Too easy on beating the break there. Bulldogs have got to slow this down and get it started, and they throw that one away. So Grand Valley's press is really, really giving us fits right now. Chase Marshall's gonna come onto the floor for Nahara. And we're also gonna have Connor Murphy, who's going to come in here momentarily. And the Bulldogs are gonna take a timeout. So hey, we'd like to thank all of our advertisers who make it possible for us to be here, bring you all the action on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. We'll be right back. Okay, so back here on the floor, Moffat County High School. Got 4:49 remaining here in this first period. Bulldogs are behind by 9 right now, 15-6. And I see also that Scranton now has come out of the game, and we have Connor Murphy in there for him. Let's see how this group of players does on the floor as they try to cut into this lead. Oh, Grand Valley was looking to shoot that 3, but the pass was low. Now number 2 hits nothing, shoots the air ball, but it's going to be Cardinal ball. And that was Jeffrey Holbrook, who drew no iron, as they like to say. Inbounds play run by the Cardinals. They get into number 2. He is an aggressive driver. Throws it over to number 11, who scored up most of their points tonight. And number 11 gets 2 more. So between number 11 and number 10, 2/3 of the points for the Cardinals. The Bulldogs now are going to try to get it up, break the press. Got it over half court line. Chase Marshall in there now. Ball over to Bernice. Throws it back, and they're going to call the foul, the reaching foul there. Bailed us out a little bit. And Chase Marshall is going to inbound the ball at half court for our Bulldogs in front of the student section. Good turnout today for a Saturday game. There we go, back over to Bernice. He eyes the long shot, now gets it to Cook, who's gonna take the 3, and it's, oh! It looked like it was nothing but net, and it comes out. Cellophane, and Beaver puts it in again, and Beaver represents all of our points but 1. And he's on fire today. Here we go again, the Cardinals running their offense. So far, it's been almost to perfection, and so is that one, as they give it up to number 12 on the give and go, and he's got 2 more for Indra Griggs. Now the Bulldogs past half court. They get it in the hands of their shooter, but he's got to get on fire, and he can't be doing that as he dribbles off his own leg. And they're going to call a travel on the Bulldogs. So Scranton's going to come back in now for number 11, Connor Murphy. And right now, the Bulldogs have a big deficit already with 3:10 left in the first period as they're down 19-8. And number 22 has come out of the game. Garrett McGee comes out for Grand Valley. And there's the nice drive, but a miss. And they're going to call the foul. Number 2 fouls Beaver. And we'll be inbounding. The foul situation, pretty simple right now. 3 for Grand Valley Cardinals and only 1 for the Bulldogs. More changes happening for the Cardinals as they bring back in 10. He's got 5 points on the night for the Cardinals. Beaver throws it to the middle of the court to Bernice. Now Scranton dribbles through 2 Cardinals, gets it over to Bernice. Cook fakes out his man, fakes out another. They doubled him up. Now they go down to Beaver again, and he misses that one. He's been our only source of points basically so far in this first period. Now straight down the court, they got to call the charge here. And no, they're going to call the foul before that on the reaching, and I believe that's on Cook. And Cook, yep, they called it before the charge. So Cook's got to be really careful tonight. Last night, he had 4 fouls very early in that game and had to play the entire fourth period and overtime with those 4 fouls. And thank goodness he was able to get through the game without fouling out, as he was a huge part in our victory over Grand Junction Central. There's the long professional three-pointer, and it is nothing but the bottom of the ocean right there. And that's number 31 as another player gets in on the scoring action for the Cardinals. Beaver dribbles through the defense, gets it to Bernice, over to Cook, and Cook does the driving, lean-in shot, and Cook can't hit anything so far today. Almost a backcourt there. 31's going to throw up the 3, misses that one badly, but the rebound by number 12, he misses also. Nahara with the nice rebound. Bulldogs got to get something going. Beaver again leans in, gets stuffed, puts up his own shot, misses again. And good defense by the Bulldogs. Bernice is going to pull it back up and miss everybody. Now it's a 3-on-2. Good defense by the Bulldogs, and Beaver says, hey, I'm going to make you earn it at the line, as he commits the foul on number 10 for the Cardinals. That would be Brendan Haggerty. So a very ragged first quarter, the exact opposite of how the Bulldogs came out last night in that first quarter. They were on fire and really couldn't miss. And right now our main scorer, Cook, with 1 point off of making 1 out of 3 free throws. And that's it. All the rest of our points, Colby Beaver with 7 and no one else, as our Bulldogs are down 22-8. And you have 5 players. 5 players for the Cardinals with points, as number 10, Brendan Haggerty, misses his first free throw. You really need, the Bulldogs have got to find another source of scoring. As he makes the second one, does number 10. And that makes him now with 6 points on the ball game. And let's see now, who is going to take the torch and score besides Cook? You're going to have those games sometimes where your scorer is going to get cold. And good, there's a foul. Good things happen when Scranton has the ball and he forces a foul. Minute 36 remaining in the first period. Your Dogs down by 15, 23-8, by this very tall Grand Valley team. Up top now to Connor Etzler. He goes to Cook, who's going to try to drive now. Oh, and it looked like a foul there. He got hammered, and there's no call. And now all the way down, great defense by Nahara. And they're going to call a foul underneath. And a pretty physical game at this point. You can see there's a little bit of a slow simmer starting to happen. Try to diffuse that as quickly as you can. (23-8), Dogs down. Minute 5 left in this first quarter. Looked like a travel there, but he misses out of bounds. It's going to be Bulldog ball. And you can say that's just karma there. Missed the travel, but they get the ball back on the turnover. So Marshall now, we want to get to double digits here before the end of this first period. Etzler with the ball over to Scranton. And they're going to call the travel. And just anything that can go wrong in this first period for the Bulldogs has. The Cardinals will be inbounding in front of their own bench. Conversation, Scotty Parker having with the official right now. And Grand Valley throws it away. Looked like he was throwing it at our head coach. And so it'll be Bulldog ball. Try to break this press again. Etzler gets it behind. Now you've got it in your ball handler's hands. But Cook gives it up, and there's just nobody there to throw it to. And there's the foul. And man, oh man, you're just hoping to get out of this with the lead no greater than 15, and now you're going to have shots coming. And here's going to be the free throw. Makes it 24-8, and man, oh man, the Bulldogs getting tripled up right now on their home floor. And now you have number 23 in for the Bulldogs. Yeah, they've got the ball now, and that would be Tristan Walls in there. Chase Marshall drops it in. Nice shot. So he found the range. 2 points for him. And he's only the third player to score, and that's way too easy for number 25. Have to throw it off. Tristan Walls can't quite drop that shot in. And so after one, folks, your Dogs are down by 16 in a really ragged start to this game. Hopefully we can get it going in the second quarter. We'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Hey, well, we're back here at MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Talking up here with one of my favorite guys, Mr. Derek Duran, about a national championship that Georgia gave away to Alabama. As there's a missed shot by the Bulldogs. And bring it up the court. There's a travel called on the Cardinals. Tristan Wall still in the ball game. He gives it over to Chase Marshall. Connor Etzler there. And right now our Bulldog offense is just kind of discombobulated. It looks like they're going to bring back in some of the starters, as Scranton's going to come back in for Tristan Walls. Oh, and they're going to change the call meanwhile and give it back the other direction. And it's going to have to start on the defensive end of the floor right now for your Bulldogs. As right away, number 2 goes straight to the rack, tries to go off, but the bank was closed on that shot. Now bringing it up, Nahara goes back to Cook. He has a wide open 3, and that's what we have to have. He's got to be on fire from that range and gets us back to where we are half of what our opponent is, 26-13. Wide open from the 3-point line. Oh, you'd rather be lucky than good, but you got to get your rebounds. And that now makes it 28-13. Maybe Cook will get hot now. You know, Etzler, oh, he just loses it. And there's the steal, and I just said it, and he goes right-handed, almost able to scoop shot it in. Makes it 28-13. See if we can put these free throws in now. And you get the idea that the familiarity between these two teams, because Scotty Parker is from this area, as the first of the two free throws is good by Cook. Parker knows this team, he knows a lot of the people here, and he knows that Cook is a star and that he is our shooter and our scorer. So he seems to have drifted his defense to try to stop Cook from beating them. So far in this second period that we're just underway, Cook has done a good job of setting up his own shots and some good screen set to get him wide open looks, as there's 2 more points for Brent Cook, who now all of a sudden has 6, and he's the second leading scorer on the team behind Beaver. Oh, and good luck for us. They're going to call the travel, give us a chance to eke even further into this lead, as it's 28-15 right now. But it's been a while since the Bulldogs got it to close to 10 on that lead. Beaver tries to find somebody. Etzler comes and helps him. Oh, and he has his pocket picked. And long three-pointer. And number 22 is on fire, folks. And that's just bad luck. One thing that Grand Valley has always been good at is the long-distance shot. Whether it was the 2 sons of Scotty Parker or a couple of their other All-State players over the years, they can bury those three-pointers. And you've got to put a hand in their face. Nahara down low, and he's fouled. It would have been and 1, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. And the Bulldogs right now just barely hanging in there. Try to keep this close. Get to around 10 and slowly work it down. Let's see how we do at the free throw line for Nahara, our sophomore. And that first one is pure. Nothing but the bottom of the net. See if he can make both of them. And the second one is off the front iron. So 31-16, Bulldogs down by 15. Cardinal launches from way deep. And he makes the professional three-pointer. That should be worth 4, huh? Wow, what are you going to do when they're making those shots? And number 22 is officially on cobalt. We call it cobalt fire. Cobalt, that's the blue that shines. It goes beyond being on fire. You're on blue fire. He is smoking right now. You've got to put a hand in his face. Inside to Nahara. Misses that baseline fadeaway. They get it over. Good defense by Beaver. We need somebody to get smoking a little bit, to get on a little bit of fire here, as we're down 34-16, and the box score is incredible for Grand Valley. You have to admit it when you see it. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players with points in this game. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with multiple points. 4 of those guys have 7, 6, 8, 9. I mean, that's the sign of a really deep team there, with a lot of shooters, a lot of scorers. Cardinals happy now just to move it around. 5 minutes left. And there's the beautiful drive by number 11 as he adds to his points. And the Bulldogs in trouble right now. They've really got to find something. And they're going to call the charge. Tough call there, but referees can't ever look at the score. They've got to call what they see on the floor, and they saw a charge. So now just under 5 minutes remaining here until halftime. Bulldogs more than doubled up by Grand Valley. Number 11 again with the drive. He misses. Nahara gets fouled, and they don't call the travel, so we'll let it go. Cook now trying to get something, and he has his pocket picked by number 10, 2-on-1. And number 10 drops it in easily. And it might be time for a timeout for these Bulldogs. And they're going to call not a charge. That's a blocking foul. Feet weren't even close to set there. And that puts them in the bonus now. 7 for both teams, 8 now for Grand Valley. And Cook is going to be shooting 2 free throws. That truly is the best way to try to slowly eke away at a lead, is by shooting those free throws. The clock stops, gives you a chance to pull a little bit closer. And there's another point for Cook as he makes the free throw. And we needed him to be on fire, and he's starting to heat up a little bit here. Let's see if he can make his second free throw. And he misses that second one, but Nahara with a great rebound. He's going to launch with nobody down there yet. And that might have been the one to set up the offense again, but took the shot. It was close. And now look at that. The Cardinals, another way downtown shot for number 22. And thankfully he misses that one, because you'll let them shoot those professional length three-pointers all day, but if they make them, there's really not much you can do, because you're not going to stretch your defense all the way out to near half court. And the Bulldogs will be on the line again, and this last 4 minutes could take a while in real time, with both teams being in the bonus. And the Bulldogs about to get into that double bonus with one more foul on the Cardinals. Let's see if Beaver can add to his points tonight. He has 7 so far in this game. Oh, and he misses the all-important free throw. Oh, and that looked like it was Bulldog ball, and the referees aren't going to overrule that call. So another missed free throw for the Bulldogs, and we have a timeout. Remember, folks, go by and thank all of our advertisers. We appreciate them, and without them, we wouldn't be able to be here, bringing you all the action here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Especially that. Well, here we go. Bulldogs looking to try to bite into this lead in the final 4 minutes here before halftime. And it is a tough game. There's the cross-court pass to number 31. He loses the ball. Good defense by the Bulldogs. And here we go. Nahara's going to go coast to coast. No foul called, but a good rebound by the Dogs. Scranton with it. Now we'll see if Cook can launch it up from 3. And they're going to call him for the travel. Man, oh man, you know, you had a great opportunity down here. Nahara had a 3-on-1. If he drops that off to one of the trailers, it's probably an easy 2 points. But he went coast to coast himself, and no dice. And again, it's going to be Cardinals ball. Nahara almost forced another turnover, and he does, so he's certainly playing hard, folks. And he gets his own steal. He gets it to Cook. Cook's going to go to the hoop, and he puts it in. And one. Oh, they're not going to give him the continuation. Looked like it was an easy call, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. So he'll be shooting 2 instead of 2 points with one more free throw. Let's see if Cook can add to his points. He has 7 so far. And some changes on the floor. Double bonus now for the Bulldogs. Cook needs to step up and make both these free throws. Makes the first one. Right now, I have the Bulldogs shooting 50% from the free throw line, 4 out of 8. And that's not going to get it done. Now 5 out of 9, that'll work. And one more point as Cook now moves into our top scoring position. Cardinals right now looking to slow it down maybe a little bit. They split the defense. Good steal by Scranton again. And they just couldn't quite finish it. Whoa! And that pass has danger written all over it as it takes out our middle schoolers. They're just happy to be involved in the play. Wild and crazy times at the Moffat County High School Gymnasium as the Bulldogs have moved back to within half of what the Cardinals have at 38-19. And we just can't quite beat this press. The double team, this defense is all over the place for Grand Valley. And they are just bombing from all sides of this court. Now Scranton gets it. Somebody else is going to have to score in this game. Nahara goes underneath, gets it now. Bernice shoots, and he's who I think needs to be the scorer. Beaver goes up, looked like he got fouled. No call. And the Cardinals are off and running again. Scranton tries to steal it. They drop it off, and another bomb dropped by the Cardinals, and they just cannot miss right now, folks, from outside the arc. And it's 41-19. And you finally have that foul called down low. They kind of just let them play down low on this end of the court. And Nahara will be shooting 2 free throws as we're in the double bonus. There's one more made. Have Nahara up to 4 points now on the game, our man in the middle. 41-20, your Bulldogs losing. He misses that second one. Good rebound by Beaver. He's going to go down in the land of the Giants again, and he puts it in for 2 more. Fantastic game so far for Beaver. And great defense as the Bulldogs forced him to step out of bounds and get a chance to cut this to 17 or 16 as the score is 41-22 with 2:16 left until halftime. Bernice looking to get in on some of this scoring. Goes back inside to Beaver, and Beaver is a machine today, folks, as he is making points left and right. He's our best offense right now. There we go, to Scranton off the steal. Great defense by the Bulldogs. And Scranton puts it up for a nice 2. Closest the Bulldogs have been in a while at 15 right now with 1:40. They'd love to try to get this to around 10 before they hit halftime. Another long shot, and it's missed by number 22. Rebound, you got to get those rebounds. It's going to be Bulldog ball. Great effort and hustle down there as the Bulldogs seem to be getting it going a little bit here. They're waking up here late in this second quarter. Let's see, as I said, if they can get it down to around 10 before halftime. Remember, they were behind as far as 11 last night and were able to come back and win the game in overtime. And Cook drives, but just kind of flings it at the rim there. And it's Cardinals ball. And number 2 is going to take another shot, but they miss it. Bernice with the nice rebound, but he gets his ball stolen. And Cook with the hard foul as he sends the Cardinals to the line. Bulldogs 6 out of 11 at the free throw line tonight, so a little better now, but still not even at 60% yet. And number 25 buries his free throw. Second free throw here. Misses that one. Good rebound by Beaver, who's had a heck of a first half, leading the team in scoring. It's a nice pass to Bernice, who's going to go right down the lane. Oh, he just can't buy a bucket. A nice open look, and it rims out. Cardinals again looking to take the wide open shot, but they drive the lane. Number 11 just doesn't have enough oomph on it. 30 seconds now. Bulldogs within 16. See if they can get it down to 14 or 13 before halftime. Scranton with the shot, just off the side iron. 21 seconds left. Straight to the hoop for number 11. He misses it. And they're going to say Cardinal ball. Just one of those first halves, it seems like any loose ball is going the direction of red every time. Long inbounds pass with 14 seconds left. Long three-pointer off the front iron. They got 10 seconds now to get some points here before half. Nahara drives all the way down. 4 seconds left. Oh, and he can take the shot himself. He throws it up, and it doesn't go in. So at halftime here at Moffat County Bulldogs Gymnasium, your Bulldogs are down 42-26. We'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Okay, here we go. We're just underway, or just getting ready to be underway in the third quarter here. And it starts out like it did earlier, wide open shot, but missed by the Cardinals. Almost out of bounds there. Good steal. And the Bulldogs got to realize right here, and I think they do, no travel. Good job to Bernice, to Cook. To get into this 16-point lead, you got to do it 2 and 3 points at a time. And that sounds simplistic, but it's just the way you do it. You got to play great defense here and see if you can win the quarter. Score more points than they do in this quarter, and then see what happens in the fourth. And a nice drive there. Oh, and it drops in. And that was number 11, Cade Hurst. So the lead back up to 18. The Bulldogs looking to cut into it. Beaver, who had been on fire in that first half, misses that shot. And a man running wide open. He drops it in underneath and balloons that lead back up. And that was number 10, Brendan Haggerty, who's had himself a very nice game so far. The Bulldogs have got to slow down the pace right here. As they say, stop the bleeding right now. They're in trouble as they're down by 20. And you just kind of wonder, did they leave so much on the court last night? And they just didn't have much for this back-to-back, as Cook misses everything. When you play a doubleheader in basketball, man, oh man, you see how much you have in the reserve tank. Missed shot there by the Cardinals. Cook throws it way deep. Oh, and Nahara tries to drop it off to Bernice. Now wide open layup again. And things not going good at all here in this second half. Another steal, another three, and that would have been just devastating. It's still going to be Cardinals ball though, and a 22-point lead. Wide open was number 2 under the rim. No one even on him. Just not sure what happened there. Bernice looking to drive. Drops it off to Scranton, who looked like he was fouled. And they're going to keep it. Oh, I thought it should be Bulldog ball, but they won't. And worst case scenario, the way this third period started. Good steal by the Bulldogs. Nahara gets it. Bulldogs down by 24, the same amount as the number on the back of Cook. Bernice looks to make a move. Cook shoots from 3. Nahara with the nice rebound. See, Bernice takes a shot. And we just can't buy a shot right now. Gets it back to Bernice again, over to Scranton. Beaver has it, now he throws it across court to a nice 3-point shot from Cook. And mercifully, he puts that one in to stop the bleeding. So 3 more for Cook. Wide open outside, they go inside. Too many guys standing wide open at that 3-point line. Cook gets the rebound now. Slow it down, down by 21. 4:40 left here in the third period. And they're gonna call a double dribble. I don't know if I saw that one, but we will defer to the side of the officials. And a very frustrated group on the floor right now for the Bulldogs. The reverse layup tried by number 11. He gets his own rebound. Cross court pass. Back to number 2 for the Cardinals. Wide open is number 11. And 22 wide open from behind the arc again. He can't buy a shot, thankfully now. Cook is going to bring it back up the court. He throws to Scranton. Oh, who throws it away. He tried to do one pass too many. Chase Marshall goes out and shows great hustle as he tries to dive to get that ball. There we go. Scranton to Marshall, back to Scranton. Got to get it past half court, which they do. Bernice now has it, gets it back in Cook's hands. Scranton inside to Nahara, who goes up strong and puts in a nice shot. So he's got 6 on the night now. And thank goodness all of a sudden the Cardinals can't hit that bomb. And they missed the easy layup. So let's get back into this game a little bit. Eke away at this score. And that's the one thing. There we go. Scranton throws it up deep. Had a nice open shot. You got to take that when you got it. And the Cardinals throw it away. And what you're seeing with the Cardinals, when they shoot as many three-pointers as they do, when you start to go cold there, it changes your game. When they're on fire, they're unbeatable. But when they're not making those shots, it is very tough. And so we have a timeout here on the floor. We'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Here we go. Bulldogs with possession and down by 19. Nice shot there by Nahara as he goes up and over. Adds 2 more to his total for this game. Now he's got a pretty good game going. And Bulldogs back to within 17, but there's another long three-pointer. But that rebound, you just got to get that rebound. And you know one of these is going to go in again. And Nahara playing hard. And there you go. Chase Marshall comes out of there with it. So here we go again. A chance to pull to within 14 or 15. Some of the scoring has come from some other players now. That's great. Marshall throws it over to Cook. And he's going to go back to Bernice. Etzler, long three-pointer. Just kind of had to force that one up. You're going to have the patience now to get something nice. And another opportunity for an open three, but he's going to drive to the hoop. Oh, I'd rather be lucky than good sometimes. He lost the possession as he went up there, and he was still able to get it to drop in, which shows a great player and a good shooter. As we're back to 19. Cook drops it out to Etzler. Etzler has a nice look. Here we go, Nahara again, and he's fouled. Oh, almost is able to get the and one, but he's going to be shooting free throws here. As unbelievable as it sounds, that's the first foul here in this third period. See how Nahara does on the free throw line here. First one is in and it's good. Bulldogs improving their free throw percentage now. 34-52, Bulldogs down. Just got to go on a little mini run here to get yourself back in and to have a chance to try to win in the fourth. And the second one is good also. And that pulls us to within 17. They'll give Nahara a little bit of a rest here. Good defense, but we've got to get that rebound and knock it out, and it's still going to be Cardinals ball. Okay, welcome back here to Moffat County Gymnasium. Bulldogs down by 17, and Cardinals looking to add to that lead. There's a cross-court pass. And there we go now. Cardinals try to throw it up. Miss everything. Chase Marshall with the rebound. Does a good job being physical. Gets it to Cook. Etzler shoots the three, but no, so close. Good rebound. They got to call that foul. Oh, they call it one-on-one. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Bulldogs, as we are 55 seconds from the end of the third period. The Bulldogs haven't been able to whittle away at this lead much at all here in the third. Cook throws it to Beaver. He'll call that an assist. Looks like a foul. Cook gets it back. Etzler now with the ball. Try to find the open man. Scranton has it. 40 seconds. Inside to Beaver. Beaver is rejected again. Cook tries to get the steal. 30 seconds left till the end of the third. Cardinals are just fine with passing this around and running off this last 23 seconds here until the fourth begins. And just a ragged game so far. Neither team played particularly well here in this third period, but the Cardinals with the run and gun shot, 2 more for number 11, and I'm running out of room to give him points on my sheet. Cook comes down and he takes that shot and is fouled with 1.5 seconds left. So a good job there, knowing your situation, that he had to go straight to the rack, and he gets fouled. He's very close to getting the and one there. See if he can make both these free throws here to get it back to 17. The difference in the game, that is. Makes the first one. And the Bulldogs doing much better now. At least they're making a large percentage of their free throws here. Then 18. See if he can make it 17 again. Oh, and he misses it, but good rebound. Marshall needs to go right back up. And so, at the end of the third period, your Bulldogs are down 18, 36-54 here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com. Okay, welcome back to the fourth quarter here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com. And let's just say this, if the Bulldogs have any hope of pulling back within this game, it has to happen right now within the next 3 minutes, or it will be over, as it is an 18-point lead. Cardinals have gone really cold from the arc, and right as I say that, they missed another, but you've got to get your rebounds, and it's going to be Bulldog ball, so chance to get within 16, and it has been a while since that was the difference. Cook brings it up. He crosses over, he shoots from the top of the key, banks it in for 2 more. And he's getting up there closer to his average. Cardinals drive around the baseline. Oh, and an easy 2 there for number 11 as he continues to have an epic night scoring. And we are just about to 7 minutes left in the ball game. Nahara with the ball down low. Nice shot, as he has had a really good game tonight for us. Cross-court shot, they're going to try to make another. At some point they will make some of these threes, but right now they are ice cold after starting out on fire. But that's too easy. Good job defensively. And it's going to be jump ball maybe, see who gets it. Maybe a travel there. I don't know how you call timeout, no one had possession yet, but they're going to call timeout for the Cardinals. And we'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com. Basically 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 40-56 now. The Bulldogs, if they could get a stop here and a score, be the closest they've been really that I can remember. But no, they're not able to get a stop. And it's more points for number 12 now, as the stat sheet for Grand Valley is just incredible. The number of people that they have scoring a lot of points. Nahara gets it to Etzler, who's going to drive the middle. And Cook puts up another 3, can't put that down. And now here comes the Cardinals again. And nice defense. Scranton says, get that stuff out of here. And we got cherry picking going on for Nahara. And he goes back to him, rewards him. And 2 more for Nahara. Good job now. 16, it's close as they've been in a long time. And good defense. Etzler says, I'm not going to let you have it easy. Good, clean, hard foul. And we'll be shooting 2 free throws. 42-58. Let's see how Grand Valley does at the free throw line here, as we are in our 4th game over the last 2 days. Girls won both their games. Boys won their first one last night against Grand Junction Central. Now trying to eke their way back into this game against Grand Valley. First free throw is missed. And let's see if Angel Garcia can make the second. Oh, and he banks that one in. He'll probably say he meant to do it, but I guarantee he didn't. But they all count the same. Oh, and Cook with just I have to be honest, not a good pass at all. He just kind of lobbed it up and over. And we had a chance to get to within 15 if we just could have brought it down the court. And now they're going to be shooting more free throws. So that's a big turning point right there. I know we were still down by a decent amount, but man, just give yourself a chance. And number 11 misses a free throw. He's got a ton of points tonight, folks. See if he makes his second. Like 16 is what I have him with. He misses both, so they're giving us opportunities to get back in this game, but we got to break this press now. 5:50 left. Cook gets to the open man, but he misses Chase. It's going to be Bulldog ball. And we're going to have Grand Valley make some changes here. They're going to pull out their leading scorer, and they're going to put Jeffrey Hallbrook back in now. And top of the key to Connor Murphy. Cook misses that one, and at this point we just have to try to hit those, but now this one's too easy. And it's 2 more for number 10. And I apologize, earlier in the game I've called Connor Murphy by the wrong name. There's a nice shot, but a miss. Great hustle there by Chase. And right now it just seems as though no one for the Bulldogs can hit a shot. Chase tries from the outside baseline, no good. And it is going to be Grand Valley's ball. And number 22 misses. Oh, and he gets that shooter's touch. And that's what we were saying. Eventually, some of those are going to start dropping. And now back to 22. And that window of opportunity to try to get back in this game, I think, is gone. Inside to Nahara, who makes a nice shot. So Nahara with the biggest game I've seen him have this season so far. So some of the individual statistics for the Bulldogs, very good. Oh, and you got to call that a charge. And they don't. They're just going to give 2. Tough non-call right there. They're going to call the blocking foul. And only 2 fouls apiece on both these teams. 4:13 left, 44-66. So Connor Murphy comes off the floor. He did a lot, played really hard, and apologized for getting his name wrong a couple times. There's the shot by Bernice. He misses. Chase with a good rebound. Bernice goes back to the hoop. You're going to call a foul on the floor. And we'll be shooting free throws. Or no, they'll just inbound the ball here. So nice job. Oh, but Chase Marshall throws it away, and there's no hustle back there to get the backcourt, and it gives them 2 and 1. So if the mistake is made, you still have to hustle back there and get the ball and get the call, because now it allowed this lead to balloon to 24. So now we have Tristan Walls in the game. along with Chase Marshall. Nahara is another point for number 2 along with the 3. So it makes it a 3-point play, I should say. Bernice still in the game, and Nahara is still playing really hard. He goes up to try to prevent the shot, and the Cardinals will be shooting free throws here with the lead at 25 now. So now you have Jared Chacon in. And you also have number 22, and I don't have, oh, that is Torn Reed. Very athletic play by the Cardinals as they're able to bring it up court. No charge called. And I think the officials right now are just letting him play. And Bernice with the easy 2 points. And he seems to have hurt a muscle in his stomach here, so let's hope he's okay. I think that's the first 2 points of the ball game for Bernice. And he's gonna come out with an injury here. Let's hope he's okay. You've also got one of our other young future stars on the court, number 21, and we'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Okay, so now we've got some of the youth, or as we used to love to hear, some of the youths are in there. We've got Wesley Counts, he's wearing, I believe, number 21. And you've also got Torrin Reed. And you've got number 5, which is Jared Chacon. And Chase Marshall's in there now. Still have Cook in there at 21 with a different jersey. I'm trying to figure out, let me figure out who that is, guys. Is it, we'll find out, because last night we had that same issue where they brought up one of our future stars and it was different than who we thought. And that might be the jersey they give whoever they bring up from the JV team, but getting playing time tonight. Good defense there. And we are going to have 2.5 minutes left here with the score 46-69. We'll have my main man, cameraman here, try to do some research here, detective work, and figure out who number 21 is for me. That shot hits nothing, and now you have a lot of young players on the floor now for both teams. And I'll be able to tell you that Nahara had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points for Nahara. Fantastic game tonight. And then for Cook, I have him with 15. Now these are unofficial stats, but 16 for Nahara and 15 or 16 for Cook. And then Beaver, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Beaver. 2 for Scranton and 2 for Bernice. And so most of the scoring tonight spread between 3 players. Landon Nahara, Brent Cook, and Colby Beaver. And then over on the other side of things, you had double-digit scoring for Jeffrey Holbrook, Brendan Haggerty, Cade Hurst, and Garrett McGee. All of those guys with a bunch of points. Minute 58 now remaining. And there's a nice shot, get himself on the board with a couple of points, or 1 there. And so we look at the JV players for the Bulldogs, and we're thinking, we know that we brought up Victor Sylvia, And last night, it was Wesley Counts that they brought up from the JV. And they said that's who it was, but it doesn't appear to be. And now number 5 for your Bulldogs, that's Jared Chacon. Chase Marshall getting some good playing time. He gives it to Chacon, and they're going to call the foul on the floor with 1:28 left. First free throw of 2. See if he can drop him in. And that shot is pure. Nice free throw. And here's the second, with the Bulldogs down 71-47. And he makes both. Nice looking free throws. And then the Cardinals trying to get it half court, and they do. Good defense there. That's Tristan Walls is able to get it. Gets it to his man, and there we go. Long shot there by Reed. He takes another long shot. Oh, that one's so close. Chase Marshall with the nice rebound, and they're going to call the travel. So 1:03 left. And it's going to be Bulldog ball. Exactly 1 minute left, and massive changes now coming in for the Cardinals. And they came in here and they played a heck of a game, as they got us quick and early. This one was out of reach literally in the first quarter. Goes over to Tristan Walls. Chase Marshall almost loses it, but he gets it out there to Reed, who throws it up again. And this one's pure, beautiful shot. So Torrin Reed gets his name in the box score there. Pulls us to within 20. Chase Marshall plays good defense. And I don't know what that's all about, but they're going to probably tee him up. Odd that the official right on the scene didn't do the tee, and the official across the entire gymnasium tees him up with a 20-point lead, but nonetheless. And he misses that free throw pretty badly, and he'll be shooting one more freebie. So he makes the second one. And now we have number 11 back in for the Bulldogs, Connor Murphy. And again, Connor's one of my guys. He's one of my friends. So I don't know how earlier I missed his name, but I'll never miss it again, my friend. Ten seconds left here. And if it stays like this right here, as it looks like it will, it's going to be a 72-51 victory for the Grand Valley Cardinals. Hey, we want to thank you for being with us the last 2 days for these 4 varsity games. 2 for our girls, 2 for our boys, 2 victories for our Lady Bulldogs, and 1 victory, 1 loss for our men. And we've had it all brought to you here because of all of our endorsers, our sponsors. We'd like to thank them and thank you for being with us here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.